Need a lift? Yeah. Okay, we definitely need a lift. So we're going to change out the lifts on our hatch today. And you can see by the way I can twist this one back and forth and move it. This one, all the gas charges leaked out. And you can look down here and see where it was leaking badly. As opposed to the other side, which is clean. And when I rock this back and forth, it's firm. It's not rattly. So this one's actually still providing lift. But what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, right here, and just put a screwdriver right there and loosen it up so we can disconnect it here. And you can see how this one's completely lost its lift. It's completely gone. It's blown out. And I'm just going to come down here and grab the other clip and just pry up with a screwdriver and release. That one's making me work for it. Oh, should tilt it that way. There we go. All right, and that's all it takes. We got a little clip thing right here. And you just, when you pull back on the other side, that's what releases it. So nothing to it. Actually, they kind of pull out all the way and you can kind of hit them back. Anyway, this one's done. And we're just going to take a new one. This is a Rock Auto score. It's 86117 FCS Auto. They were very reasonably priced. I think they were less than $15 a piece. And install the new one. We're just going to come up here, and hopefully the new one is the same style as this one, and that should just snap right on. Then we're going to come down here, and this one should snap on as well. We may have to push up on the hatch to get this to go. Not a big deal. I think we're going to lose our pole when we do this, but that's all right. This pole's going to drop. It's going to make some noise. See if you can push that on. Yep. There we go. It snapped into place. Now we're going to let Austin get out from underneath the hatch before I release it. And you can see, just replacing the one blown one, it'll support itself now like it's supposed to. So the other one probably really doesn't need to be changed yet, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. But as you can see, it only takes one blown out, and then it doesn't support the lift gate. So, and as a bonus, we're also going to do the ones on the GTO today. Hey, Bob with Million Mile Garage. We're going to replace the lifts on our 39,000 mile 2006 GTO today, and I'll show you why. When you go to lift it up, it's really heavy, and of course, it doesn't hold up anymore. In fact, when up here in northern Alabama, when it gets below about 60 degrees, it won't hold itself up at all. So these have gotten really weak. So what I did is I looked around and I went on Rock Auto and I thought, how cool would it be to get AC Delco, right? Because those are the parts the car's born with. And here's what comes out of the package. Made in China. So if you come over here, I'm just going to grab the camera for a second. There's the factory shock, and I think it actually was date coded, which was pretty cool. I think it says like April of 06. Very cool. And this is what we're replacing it with. And of course, you have to buy the special ones to go with it, right? Because it has this fitting on it, and that's what it looks like. Of course, this one's got shiny hardware on it. This one has painted, but that's fine. So we're going to support this with a prop rod. Send this back to my camera person. And I'm just going to come down in here. Kind of got a place staked out. Down in here. And we're just going to support it right there so that when I disconnect all of this, we won't have an issue. So I'm just going to take it's like a T27 Torx, and we're just going to come in here. We've got these two fasteners right here. hey, real quick, side by side. They look like they're the exact same dimensions. And just because I'm a purist, I'm going to make sure that the big flat part is going to face outward. And of course you can see there's this original one was called Stabilis, and it's a Lift-O matte. And then this one just says high pressure gas contained, made in China. You know, very generic. May or may not be the same manufacturer, I have no idea. All right, going in. All right, we'll just get the second fastener started. All right, and we'll just come in and hit it with our socket, or our Torx. I think our, what I say was a T27. Oh, that's nice. No extra charge for that. The only thing I have to do is kind of twist this around a little bit. And then I'm going to lift up on here. This rod's going to fall over, but it's probably not going to fall in the car. Probably going to hit me. There we go. There we go. And that snapped into place. And now we don't need this anymore. And there we go. Easy peasy. I'm just going to see how it does with one new one and one old one. Oh yeah, huge difference. It actually does pretty good with just one. Well, we're going to replace the other ones so they both match, right? We want them both to be China made. Ah, that great GM feeling. All right, we're just going to just spin this one around. We'll get the last one on. We'll just come up here. Austin's got the prop rod, and this should just snap right into place. Boom, it's on. That easy. So there we go. Let's pull the towels out of the way. You guys can see how it's installed. It looks just like the other ones. And after all, it is just a lift. I will say it is pretty amazing with late model cars. You think about this as a 39,000 mile car and having to spend money to do this. It wasn't a lot of money. I think even these were reasonably priced for AC Delco. I got them on Rock Auto. Believe it or not, they actually sent me the right ones. And oh, look how nice this is now. Watch this. Now they work. So now when you pull it down like this, you just have to go up just a little bit. That's how it's supposed to work. I'm real happy with that. I'll leave the blue labels on anyway. I'm tempted to peel them off. It kind of pisses me off. I lose that date coding. You know? Now it's not a total numbers matching car anymore, right? Because of these stupid lifts. Right? And then the other thing that goes is the headlights. You know, all the plastic and, you know, all the stupid lift things. You know, here's our 50-year-old Duster. And it's creaky. But it's got clock springs to hold the hood up. And it's been doing that for 50 years. And it'll probably be doing it for another 50. It won't be doing it with me, but I'm sure it'll still be doing it. Hope you enjoyed this. Hit like and subscribe.